So we want to make sure that we're not spending money on repairs and then wasting us money. Hi, my name is Darren Wright, your real estate investor. So one of the ways you can save money is by master keys. We have one key for the front door and one key that lets in any room we want in this building. This building's got nearly 40 units and we can use this for maintenance to get in every unit or the laundry rooms and mechanical rooms. It saves you having a big ring of keys trying to find the right key. It just drives me nuts when we look at a property and it's got 12 different keys in one bunch and you can't find the right key. And we always have a deadbolt on the tenant's doors and then a pass-through, and that saves people getting locked out. This will also save you a lot of money as well. And while we're in this hallway, another way of saving money is the LED lighting. It's a lot lower cost. These lights are going to be on here all day, so we want to make sure that we're saving as much cost as possible. So another maintenance tip is to making sure you're caulking your silicone, have your bathroom silicone not caulking. Make sure that that is complete all the way around. You don't want any cracks, gaps or anything. We've had this where tenants do not complain about the silicones wore off and water's got down and damaged the drywall behind, creating mold and also damaging the subfloor underneath the tub, where we've had to have the whole tub ripped out and the shower redone, which costs us thousands. So buying a very cheap tube of silicone, which is what, $10, and spending an hour going around and making sure it's done right can save you thousands. Another way you can save a lot of money is appliance repairs. Now, appliances do break down and we want to make sure that we're getting good value for money. So we want to make sure that we're not spending money on repairs and then wasting us money. So a good rule of thumb we try and get an estimate in the first place, and if it's more than half the cost of replacement, we just go ahead and replace it. If the unit is more than 10 years old, we would just go ahead and replace it. Because what we've found is you do a repair which could cost $150, $200 minimum just to get somebody here. They do a repair, they repair one part, and then a few months down the line, you've got another part that's not working, and then so on. So you're just spending money after money on an old appliance. So a good rule of thumb is, I know it hurts, replace it if it's more than half the cost, or if it's more than 10 years old. Another security measure we like to do is put a bar along the gap between the lock and the door. This is because you've seen in the movies where they put a credit card down and do it. Well, they can actually do it with a different tool and they can be in. So this is one thing that we safeguard against on the laundry rooms. We also install what's called a storeroom lock. So you need a key to be able to get in, and then with a closer, it closes and is locked behind someone or every time they come in and out. And because people have laundry in their hands and we don't want the lights being left on, we also put an occupancy sensor in here, and we have a humidity start for the fan as well. So we're not relying on anyone putting the lights on, putting the fans on, leaving them on or not having them on. So we take control of that. By getting rid of moisture and controlling the hydro, we're in control of saving ourselves money as well.